So we have got La Liga Player of the Month, Lamine Yamal. Now, he is going to be there for 27 days. We're going to be showing you the best way to grind. It's going to be a nice long video for you guys. Welcome to the second channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time. We're going to be doing all of these deep dives into these cards. Now, with Yamal, he is, like I say, there for 27 days. Now, the hardest part about this SBC in general is the 88 rated squad. Now, if I were to show you what his price is as of right now, as of recording, it's 380,000 coins. Now, remember, today is Friday of recording. Monday, we'll get brand new upgrades. Whether they will be player picks, 83 times God knows what, or an 82 times blah, blah, blah. EA will bring out something. They do every single Monday. Make sure you check out the main account if you want to learn to grind them. Now, we're going to go through every single process here, starting off with the daily bronzes. Now, all the SBCs that you are going to want to add to your favorites by pressing wild triangle is the Joga Bonito Challenge 1, 3 times 84 plus, marquee matchups if you haven't done them already. Then we are going to have the Team of the Week upgrade just in case you need them. The League SBCs being mixed and premium, and then the daily bronze, silver, common, gold rare, and then the 85 to 87. These are all the SBCs that are available right now. Now, we are going to go ahead and get into that grind first, but I wanted to talk to you about objectives. As of right now, we have a flash objective out for Rush, and as you can see here, it is going to be there for 3 days. So if you're watching this already, go ahead and do this while watching this video. You need to play 5 matches in the Rio Rhythm Flash event. We're using a Brazilian player. Then win 3 matches with somebody of 80 dribbling or higher, so you can combine them together. Tiki-taka, at least assist 1 goal in 5 separate matches, so these 3 can be combined. Then we have Golasso, which is score 5 goals. You can do that in 1 game. And then get the 40 rush points. Now, the beautiful thing about this is you only need to complete 4 of them, and that is going to give you these packs back. 2 times 75, 2 times 75, 2 times 78, 2 times 78, 2 times 78, as well as an evolution, a card, and some SP towards your season. Now, the beautiful thing about this, if you've been smart about it, you will also start ticking off the weekly. So let's argue you get 40,000 points, right? You're going to get yourself an 81 plus, 2 times 81, an 82 plus, and you'll be 5,000 short of an 83 plus. You can carry this on and get a 3 times 82 and then a 2 times 83 if you wanted to. But don't forget about these objectives. They are really key to getting this grind sorted. And then, of course, we have this other Joga Bonito card where we do get ourselves a loan, I think it is, available till 12, like an obligational loan thing. A World Tour, Chem Style. We have ourselves a Libertadores card, which you could use for an SBC. I wouldn't recommend it. And then we have another World Tour, as well as another Libertadores, and, of course, 1,000 SP. So don't forget to do all these objectives while they're out. In terms of live events, there isn't anything out really as of right now, apart from the Evos. I highly recommend you do this, especially the win one, because you get a 10 times 83, as well as a 3 times 84, 2 times 83, and some evolutions if you want them, as well as playing them, give you extra packs and stuff. I haven't done it yet, because I'm just getting through it, but definitely recommend doing those. But let's get back to the SBC grind. So as always, we start at the daily bronze. Now, I do this in every single video because you should be doing this every single day. Now, it's very, very simple. Just go ahead, go to squad builder, go to bronze, go to ignore position, load to high, submit, and whatever player it puts in, as long as they're not from the Libertadores or Sudamericana League, just submit them. Now, the reason why we do this, and I get this question all the time, and I promise you, this is the most consistent way to grind any SBC that you're trying to do. If you do these first steps, it makes the rest of the grind easier. I'll say it one more time. Come nice and close. If you do these first steps, it makes the grind a lot easier. Now, step back. Don't need to get that close again. And you can see, these are going to give us X amount of players back. Now, like I always say in all my videos that I do, reason why I do this because I want you guys to understand. There are 16 leagues that you need to remember. These ones you see here. And, of course, the mixed one, which is the other 8 leagues you see here. So 16 leagues altogether. Always remember those leagues. Write them down on your phone, piece of paper, a tablet, on your computer, whatever, laptop, what you're doing. Because when you open up packs, whether they're bronze, silver, or gold packs, you want to basically check where the leagues are. So, as you can see here, 1 Libertadores player there. Now, if we were to press the right analog stick to the right, we can see we get 1 League SBC player here, 1 League SBC player there. Another one here, another one, and it looks like that's all of it. So, again, it's worth doing because of that. And the other rule of thumb I have is if you have duplicates that are untradeable, like I do, put them in your storage or discard them or just check if they're tradable. We get another Sudamericana here, so you can already see my point. Now, sometimes you'll get luckier than other times. So, for example, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, and nothing else. Because with MLS, etc., we don't need to use. So, again, I will basically explain step by step what is what and reasons why I'm skipping, so don't worry if you're a little bit confused. But that's how I break down every pack. So every time you get a pack, you want to break it down. Saudi League, Romanian League, fantastic bronzes. The SID League or the Sudamericanos or the Libertadores, fantastic. You're going to get a lot of these gold commons, or sorry, bronze commons even. They just don't go into anything. I'm going to show you where they go right now before we move into the next step. But you can see, you can do this step every single day. It takes literally a minute, no more, no less. Now, when you have a lot of bronze commons that you just don't know what to do with, head over to your upgrade tab that we selected, and you're going to head down to this one underneath my camera called the bronze upgrade. This is going to give you 2 silvers back. So what you want to do is go squad builder. If you've got them in your storage, go to storage, get rid of them. Make sure they're always at your storage. So it doesn't matter if they're from League SBCs or not. And then you are going to go ahead and get bronzes. Go low to high and just make sure they're not from the 16 leagues we need, except a couple. So, for example, we could have lost this Libertadores there. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure they're not in there. All these other leagues you see on your screen now, and you can pause it, are absolutely fine. Now, if you do all that with all of your bronze commons you always get, you don't know what to do with, like they're not into League SBCs, they don't go anywhere, you will get an unbelievable amount of silvers back, right? So, for example, this is here all year, every single day, no matter what. It's always there throughout the cycle of FC. And here we got one League SBC player and another League SBC player. Now, because I do this a lot, I get myself a tradable or untradeable. Now, if you have this scenario that I have where you've got a duplicate that you can swap out and it's tradable, if they do not sell, which means 150 to 200 and it's just loads of them like this guy, discard them. Get the coins back in and keep the rest. Now, the more of those bronze cards you put into these bronze upgrades when you've got nothing else to do, the higher chances you have getting the Saudi League, the Romanian League, which if you don't know where they are going to be in the mixed league here. This one. If not, League 2 and the Hypermotion one, you're going to get loads of those. The more you do it, the more chance you get. And best case scenarios, you get Libertadores and Sudamericana. So that's what you want to do with those bronze commons. Now, with the silvers, the exact same steps. You just want to make sure it isn't part of those 16 leagues we spoke about. If you have any in your storage, get rid of those first, no matter what league they're from. And you want to do that. So again, just get all of these done as I've mentioned. And again, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You're going to learn so much on this channel, as well as my main channel. We are going to obviously cover a lot of things, but this channel is for the long, deep dive explanation of how grinds work. And you will learn a lot here, and you will learn that you don't need to spend a crazy amount of money on the game. I don't care what EA says. You don't. People will tell you do. Trust me, you don't. I managed to grind 25 heroes, 25 icons over Black Friday for completely free by using these methods. So you want to check that out. You want to learn. This is the channel to come to. As you can see, as I was talking to you, I was switching out players to make sure they weren't from the League of Hypermotion or ESP2, basically. So just remember that. 3 silvers. Now, these are here every single day. So again, you can rinse and repeat this every single day without failure. There's no excuse not to do this every single day. Without me yapping on, you would have got this done way quicker than me. And you want to look for the 16 leagues that we've mentioned. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No, I've got Guller again. But you see, that's how many we get back. And this is just from the daily system. And again, checking which ones are tradable and which ones aren't. If we have any, discarding if they're not worth any coins. So best case scenario is you're getting 5 to 6 League SBC players every single day by doing this. Worst case scenarios, you're getting a load of duplicates that can be recycled round. So again, 1, 2, Libertadores, 3. We have ourselves a 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 players out of that one pack that can go into any of those 8 SBCs from the 16 leagues that we need. Another Libertadores player. You can see this is how they are starting to build up. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then no more. And then these silver commons that you have that are here, that you just have nowhere to put them. You're like, where do I put these silver commons, NaNNiK? I'm getting them all the time. They don't go into any SBCs. Where do I put them? You go back over to your upgrades. You are then going to make your way all the way to where it says silver upgrade, which is underneath my camera. It's going to give you a 3 gold common pack back. Again, the exact same setup. Go to your squad builder, go to silver, and then you are going to, what's happened there? Go to basically your storage. See if there's any in storage first. If there is, pop that guy in. And then we're going to go to squad builder and we're going to go to club. And we are going to make sure that it hasn't got any of those 16 leagues that we need. Now, as you can see right here, we've got a lot. Almost every single position's there. So you want to double check. Now, I don't need to do this because I do this all the time. But that's what you should be doing. Now, once you've done your daily bronze and your daily silver, you can start looking at these League SBCs to complete. So, for example, the Serie BKT, and Bundesliga 2. Now, what you want to be doing with this League SBC in particular is you're going to go to all, ignore position, low to high, and then you are going to select the league you want. So, for example, Bundes German 2. Submit it. Should put in a load of bronze if we have them. And as you can see there, we've almost got the rating. Now, the reason we haven't is because we need to swap out some of the lower rated cards. So that's exactly what we're going to do. But the actual overall rating is only 62. So you can see here, a lot of bronzes are 62, 63. So you can actually get away with these. Now, you want to make sure they're not from the same club as you go through. So as you can see here, as we make this through, we're just trying to get the rating first. And then there we go. The rating's done. I'm going to do a little bit of shuffling really quickly to make sure this is correct. And there we go. All of this has been done with just bronzes, nothing else. Now, another rule of thumb, if you want to keep this grind unlimited and going on forever, what you need to do is any of the League SBCs, the Mixed League or the Premium Mixed League, the top 2 SBCs give you tradable packs. You sell and discard everything from those packs. Again, these 2 packs here, you do that every single time. That is going to keep your coins coming in for when you need to do bronze pack method, or whether you need to buy one player to complete one of the League SBCs, etc. If you get a special card or you get an icon, sell it or discard it if they don't sell. So you can see here, all these players we're going to check. This guy's got a bid on them, so we're going to check what his bid is overall. Looks like it's going to be 700 coins. We sell it. 700 coins back into our account. Forsberg doesn't sell, so we discard. Nilsson doesn't sell, we discard. The Becker card doesn't sell either, and you get to see the pattern here, right? Now, if you look here, we got 700 coins plus 800. So we got almost 1,600 coins back from that one League SBC that only needed bronze cards. That's how you are going to make your coins. Now, in terms of what else you need to do is you need to rinse and repeat these as you go around. So the hardest one here is the Hypermotion and League 2 one, right? Because you need silvers. Showed you the perfect example of how to get silvers. And we are going to go to League of Hypermotion, and we are going to switch this over to high to low. Really important you do that because you're going to put your high rated cards in. And we don't want to put Team of the Weeks in, obviously. So we're going to swap these out. And we're just going to make sure that we go ahead and pop in the rares. That's the next hardest part of this is the rares. Now, you can see there we need 2. We have currently none. So always check your club anyway. If you guys are using like Pale Tools or anything like that, it should do it automatically for you. But if you're like me and a bit old-fashioned, you're going to do it this way. And we are going to look for these rares. Now, I don't know if we can get away with 2 bronzes here. We are going to try by swapping out the... No, we're not going to get that, are we? There we go. So again, can't use bronze in this. A little bit annoying. There are golds in the League of Hypermotion, and there is golds in the French League too. So if you're a little bit lucky, we'll have them. But you can see there, we just don't have that luck. Not a problem. So we're going to get that. So there's the rating. So all we need to do now is just get the chemistry. Bang. We pop this one here. There we go. And again, this is all from doing what I showed you in this video. Bronze upgrades that give you 2 silvers. The rares, etc. you get from bronze packs if you need them. If not, from the daily bronze and silver upgrades. If you get this glitch where the game kicks you out, don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong. They put basically the SBCs in the wrong formation. So as you can see there, it was in a 4-4-2. When we go back to this SBC now, it's going to be completely different. It's going to be like a, I don't even know what it is anymore, to be honest with you. Like a 4-2-3-1 or whatever, right? So again, if we go back to this, you'll see, look, completely different formation. I don't know why it does that. It's just a stupid bug in the game. But all we need to do is just shuffle a couple of players around. There we go. Now, this is going to give us an untradeable pack, which is where this is where the Yamal grind comes into it. Now, like I say, once you remember the leagues, remember exactly what process you're doing, it's like riding a bike or it's like swimming. You're just never going to forget. So again, breaking down the pack, we got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any more? 7, 8 League SBC cards. Now, the silvers, this guy can go straight into the silver upgrade or any other upgrade you're looking to do. The gold cards, whether they're common or rare, will go into whatever comes out on Monday, as we spoke about at the beginning of the video. Whether they are going to be 77 plus picks, 82 times 1 upgrades, who knows? Anything like that, that's what they're going to go into. So that's why we're doing this now to build up. Then we have the MLS and Championship, gives you an untradeable pack, as well as, of course, the entire thing gives you an untradeable pack. Now, if you're looking to get Libertadores and Sudamericanas the most, and let's say you've completed these 3 here. You've done everything I've said. You've sold and discarded the tradable packs. The tradable ones you've been recycling back around into League SBCs, into upgrades and everything like that. And you're thinking, where do I get these Libertadores and Sudamericanas from? The first place you get them from is the daily silver and the daily bronze upgrade, which we spoke about. Then what you are going to do is focus solely on this mixed league SBC, because you get 1 silver plat back here. So there's a chance of Libertadores Sudamericanas out of that. You get bronze, silver, and gold players out of this. Another chance for Libertadores and Sudamericana. You get yourself bronze, silver, and gold players back in this one. Again, another chance for Libertadores and Sudamericana. And then you get bronze, silver, and gold in this pack, and another chance. So the more of these you do, the more high chances you get back. The top 2 teams you see here are only going to be bronzes only, which is absolutely massive because you can get that done overall. Now, once you started to do that done and got it out of the way and you start to need gold commons and gold rares, these 2 SBCs come in absolutely clutch. The daily gold common rare upgrade and the daily gold rare upgrade. Bronze and silver is needed for this one. Gives you 11 gold players back. And then we need to have 5 gold cards, I believe, to get this one done to give us 5 rares. So nice and easy. But before you do the daily gold rare upgrade, we have got ourselves, at this minute of recording, the 3x84 plus, which will be available for you as well. And you can see there we need 5 rares and 11 rares. So make sure you're putting in players that aren't from the league SBCs. So if we go gold rare like this, we go through our entire club and go, okay, women's league we don't need to use. This one we don't need to use. Saudi League we don't need to do because it's gold and you can only use bronze and silvers in the Saudi League. And then we refresh our list. And then we go, okay, Turkish League we don't need. There we go. There's the rares. Then we go to our commons. And this is the beautiful thing about this. In the commons, you're going to have so many of them available. And then you're going to get packs back on top of this, which are going to give you even more silver players back. So again, Turkish League we don't need. The NWSL we don't need. We've got ourselves a Portuguese League we don't need. And then we're just going to go through our entire club to get that done. You may need to search a little bit as I'm doing. Again, NWSL we don't need. The Argentinian League we don't need. And the Women's Bundesliga we don't need either. And there we go. This gives you a silver pack back. So again, you sell this or discard everything except for the cards you need. Liga Hypermotion, French League 2, Libertadores, Sudamericana. They are the only cards you don't discard from doing this. So you can see here, we get ourselves 1 and 2. And this is my exact point. That's where you get them from. The more of these you do, the more you get back. And again, this one doesn't sell, we discard. This one doesn't sell, we discard. This one doesn't sell, we discard. And then this one also doesn't sell, we discard. So not only have we got 2 players here that have saved us around 1,600 coins, we've made 554 coins back by just getting rid of all the stuff in the club we don't need, which then gives us one more step towards the next one. And then we can get ourselves a 3x84 for high rate fodder. So the same thing applies again. Gold rare. Go to gold rare. Go low to high. And then we can have a look in our club and go, okay. The rule of thumb I have is I go all the way up to 82 rated. I never go any higher than that. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to pop in all these gold rares that are 82 rated and lower, basically, and getting rid of them. Now, there are some leagues you can use and some you don't need to worry about. For example, the French League, you can use Eredivisie if you need to. If you have them, if you don't, then obviously don't do that. But there are multiple things you can do to get around this. Now, you can see here my club is a little bit empty because we've been grinding this a lot and we do need to build our fodder back up. But we've almost got this one done because we only need 1 more gold rare. So we can go back and have a look what's available. And again, if we haven't got anything that's in here that we can definitely use, we could always use a low-rated Premier League player because you need to have a 79 rated squad anyway. And that's going to give us 2 players pack. So again, with that 2 players pack, sell and discard everything. And then you get 3x84, and then that goes into Yamal. Now, if you want to learn how to grind whatever upgrade comes out, go subscribe to my main channel. I do a 10-minute video using these methods you see in this. It's not as deep dive as you can imagine, but again, it will teach you a few things, and then you can start putting these pieces together. So 350 coins he goes for. Looks like he's got a 700 bid on him. I don't actually know how much he goes for. It says 900. We'll put him up for 900 for the sake of it. So again, another 1,500 coins back from just completing SBCs, getting rid of stuff in the club we don't use. Get a 3x84. Of course, for the video, I don't get a walkout. But again, that's going to help us get more high-rated fodder when we need it. And that's how you're going to grind Yamal with the objectives and SBCs, including the upgrades that come out on Monday, plus anything else. You've got plenty of time to get this done. 27 days. If you do have any questions, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. You will learn so much more than this, and I will catch you in the next one.